Hello everybody, and today we will be learning how to align objects right inside of PowerPoint. And let's get started with tip number 1, using the shift button. Now you may be very wondering how I place this object in perfect line with the other one. I mean that its center does correspond with its center and they both are in a line. So how do you achieve this? Very easy. Just make a circle and then I will make its duplicate. Now you can obviously take a rectangle also in place of its duplicate. I will just delete it off. Okay, and now I will place it here. Hold down the shift key and then go here. And now as you can see, I am moving my cursor up and down, but this rectangle is not going up and down because I've held down my shift key, and thus I can make it very accurate that it goes in a straight line. And here you go, very easy, very useful also. Let's go to tip number 2, Control or Command plus G. Now what you can think that I have made this mesh or spiral or whatever you can say. This may seem to be very difficult to make, but actually it is very easy. Let me just delete it off for a second. So that all is gone, and then I will pick a rectangle tool in the drawing group of home tab and then just draw a rectangle. You don't need to hold the shift key right now as we are not making a square, and it must be like a line or a bar, and I will place it here somewhat. Okay, and I think it should go till here, and it stops also like this. And then I will press Ctrl plus G, which will make a duplicate of it, and you may think that it's only just this much, so what's its role in aligning? Well, let me show you. I will place it over here, and now the distance from here should be matched correctly, as it will be the distance that will be followed afterwards, so be careful. And then press Ctrl plus G and then place it over here, and here comes the magic. I will place it as many times as I want, and here I get it, and then I will just delete it off, and here I get the mesh in the horizontal line. Now for the vertical line, I will just press Ctrl plus G and then grab this line and then rotate it, not from here, from here. Rotate left 90 degree and then place it over here, and then just largen its size, and its width should be matched appropriately. Press Ctrl plus D, and it has placed it over to the top, but that's no worry for us. We will just match it correctly, and here it should go. Okay, and now let me just bring it up and then press Ctrl plus D, 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 and D, and then just cover it, and here I get the mesh. But I can see that here are some more space left, so I think I should make it once again, but for demonstration it's good now. So let's go to tip number 3, draw lines by shift key. It may be very difficult for you right now to draw such a straight line by using the simple line tool, and sometimes you may get this sharp angle, or sometimes the line is perfectly straight but just a bit of angle is there. So now how you can avoid it? By the simplest way, let me show you. You get the line tool or the arrow tool as you wish, hold down the shift key, and then again I am telling of the shift key only, and then just draw the line. And as you can see in the tip number 1, I have demonstrated that I am taking my cursor up and down, but the line is not going that way because I have held down my shift key, and then I will make it all through the presentation area and then increase its weight so that you can see it more clearly, and here you get a perfect straight line. And now let's go upon to the tip number 4, use arrange option in home tab. Sometimes the keyboard shortcuts are not for the purpose, and you may want to use home tab, drawing, and then arrange. So now how you can do that? The first thing is that bring to front, bring to side. These all are present here also, so I don't think so anybody will need them, but just for this. And then group objects, we can just do so by holding the by selecting this and then holding the shift key and selecting this and then pressing Ctrl plus G. You can do that. Okay, no need of going here for grouping, but for ungrouping and regrouping you can go here. And then position, and here is what we will be talking about: arrange, align, and then these all options. So So just let me place these really quickly and let me offset them a bit. Okay, I want them to come in a straight line like this. So what I will do, I will select all three. I will go to arrange and then align, and then I will go to align center. And as you can see, they are all in the straight line. Now I should make this a bit. And now I want the space between these two to be the same as the space between these two. So what I will go is, I will select these and then go to arrange, then align, and then what we will do is we will set it to distribute vertically. And now as you can see, it has got like this. And now if we place it like this and then like this off, and we want the space between these two to be the exactly same as these two, then also we can just select these and then go to arrange, then align, and then distribute horizontally. And as you can see, the space between these two is the same as the space between these two now. And now let's go on to the tip number 5, using the selection pane. Now sometimes as sometimes you may want to just focus on one specific shape and just ignore the rest of them, or just simply hide them or lock them, then you can use the selection pane. Even this can be useful in bringing forward or bringing backward a shape. So now let's go upon it. We will go to home tab, and then we will go to editing, and then select, and then selection pane, and here I see all of them. Now the interface may be a bit familiar to you if you had been using Premiere Pro or Photoshop like that. Things they may be the same as the layers tag for you, but this works a bit different and there are a bit less options here. So let's explore. I will select this, and now we can see that PowerPoint calls it as rectangle 5. I can call it as my rectangle, and then just hit this, and then if we select this oval, then we can see that PowerPoint calls it as oval 6. We can also name it as my oval. Okay, and then this smart art, it calls it as a diagram 1 because this is the first smart art over here in this presentation. And now I can go to this my rectangle, and then here are two signs or buttons. I can press the first one, and this is the eye icon, and then it just hides hide a night. And then the second one is lock or unlock. Now when I lock it and then I try to select it, it is not getting selected at all, however hard may I try. So I will just unlock it, and then now it can move it. And then similarly, if I lock these off, just remaining the set text box, I can virtually move nothing except for these text boxes. Okay, and now just let me again unlock them all. So now I think so you have understood how the selection pane in PowerPoint works. Let's go upon a bonus time saver tip. As you have watched the video till the end, now I will give you a bonus time saver in making diagrams. Now sometimes you may go to Microsoft the Visio and just make a diagram, but it can also be possible in PowerPoint too by going to Insert tab and then going to Smart Art. This smart art is very varied, and it can give you several like layers, processes, cycle, hierarchy, and almost everything that you may require, and it can do about 70% of the work that Visio can do. Now I suppose, now let me show you one more good thing about it. If I move this here, can you see that the arrows have adjusted quickly? Focus one more time. I move this and the arrows have automatically adjusted. Isn't this a great time saver? This may save you a great time of frustration and hard work. So that's it all. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel for more such videos.